With a World Tour contract on the line and a lot of pressure going into round 5 of the ProVelo Super League, was this the performance Zac Marriage needed to get back into contention? Welcome back to the Homegrown Advantage, where we analyse domestic racing here in Australia. Coming into round 5 of the ProVelo Super League, Zac Marriage trailed Jack Ward by 125 points. Cam Scott here, he's in the mix, but he's an elite-aged rider, so he's ineligible for that Jayco Alula stagiaire contract. Ward and Marriage, they've been pretty evenly matched so far this season when they're together, with Ward maybe slightly more successful, in no small part due to the strength of his team, actually. Marriage, he missed the first round SA Kick-It while he was racing the TDU for the national team. Jack Ward, he's not here this round. He's going to be racing the mountain bike nationals, so that's going to be one round each that they've missed, so they're on a level playing field. Door is open for Zac Marriage to get back in contention here. Everyone knew that though, and so Marriage, he had a bit of pressure coming into this round to perform. He also had a very strong Brennan team that he was going to be up against, and they were looking to take as many points away from him as possible to protect their leader Jack Ward's lead overall. All right, that's enough context. Let's get into the race. We had a strong field roll out of Grafton for the 228-kilometre Grafton to Inverell Classic. This is the profile for the day. The big climb of the day is the Gibraltar Range, 6.3 Ks, 5.7%, usually about 45 minutes of climbing or so. It has the potential to be selective, but with so much racing after it, the most important thing is to just not fall out of contention here, and also don't use too much energy in the process of doing that. There wasn't too much wind, so that wasn't really a factor here today. Break of 10, they went up the road pretty early, driven by strongman Brennan Davids. Check him out here just stepping on it up the Gibraltar Range. He was on a mission absolutely all day. Another big strong lad, Connor Leahy, he was also here with plenty of horsepower to drive this move. They all came together over the top of the climb together, kept pushing ahead over the top. We've got a bit of a stitch-up profile actually, 16-kilometre climb and you have no descent. So they just get to the top, keep ploughing away. Brendan Davids, he was looking comfortable all day. You can see here just giving a thumbs up as he stays fueled. Looks like he might have one of the Uncle Toby's, like a chewy oat bar or something here. Maybe that's a secret sauce that we need. Davids, Leahy, and then also Connor Doyle here. They pushed ahead, created a break of 3 from that front split. Connor Doyle, he missed the memo here about having the chain around your neck hanging out if you want to call yourself a big classics engine. While they rolled steady out front, a group came across from the peloton, which had a couple more Brennan riders, Tristan Saunders, Mark O'Brien, also under 23 champ Julian Baudry, as well as Zac Marriage, who managed to get across, keep himself in the mix crucially. This group was originally led by Butterfields, while Doyle marked the move out front before O'Brien from Brennan went on the charge, pulling a group over to the front without Marriage. I'm not sure how Marriage missed this one, but he was briefly on the back foot here and it was a bit of a stressful situation for him. O'Brien, he went to the front. He wanted to push this group ahead if possible, but there were a few Butterfields riders in that second group. They got to work and they pulled that gap back. It was then Baudry who went on the charge. Brennan, they never really eased off the pressure here, really just applying that to Butterfields the entire day. And what do you reckon here? Julian Baudry, he's the under 23 national champion. He's wearing the Oz bands in an elite road race. Are we cool with that? I don't know. I think maybe potentially not for me. But anyway, he's rocking it here. Just as he comes back, O'Brien goes again. He creates the winning split here, which has Saunders, Marriage, also Will Cooper from St. George Continental, who put in a really big ride today. Brendan Davids actually missed this one for the first time all day and thought, nope, that's not on. So he came charging across towards the finish line here. And he actually came past to take a fly with about 1 kilometre to go through this roundabout. Brennan, they nailed this finish as well because while Brendan Davids goes for a flyer, he got a small gap. That forces Zac Marriage to close it down. And Saunders, he can just sit behind. He just hangs on the wheel of Zac Marriage while he closes down Brendan Davids. It's the perfect lead out. Will Cooper, he dropped the wheel here through the roundabout and he kind of just ruled himself out of contention as Marriage really pressed on to catch Davids here. Zac Marriage got there just in time to see Saunders launch straight past him to take the win, while Marriage held on for second, which was actually an excellent performance from him and the team here with so much pressure and so much attention on them throughout the day. Here's what Tristan Saunders had to say after the finish.
Yeah, Brendo out the front all day. It was freakish, and then when we got up the front there to him, he was still feeling A1, so it was awesome to get to the front. I mean, I did nothing all day, and we had Marco testing everyone on the climb, and all I had to do was just sit in and make it over the top, and it's such a testament to how good this team is, honestly. It was just awesome to be a part of.
So with his 80 points for second, Zac Marriage is now right in the mix with 1 round to go. It's going to be a crazy battle for this last round up in Brisbane. I'm looking forward to it. Do you reckon Marriage has what it takes to bring the gap back on Ward, though? That's the question. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you after that round, the Q Tour, to unpack it all. Until then, I'll see you next time.